Hi guys, it's Rick Shiels and 13 handicapper tester Rob Potter down here at Quest Golf Studio. Hopefully not 13 handicapper for too much longer.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully. He's injury free now, so he's back in the game. Yeah. And that's why we've not done any mid-handicap testing for a while, just because he's been out on injury.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a hell of a lot of reviews today. Loads of irons, got loads of woods to get through. We're going to go until you crack.
Pretty much, yes. I'll be injured again.
Or the company's literally sending their lawyers because Rob's no longer allowed to say what he's allowed to say.
Yeah, I upset people, don't I?
Don't worry, it's good. Yeah. We're going to start off with Nike. Nike Vaporfly Pro.
Quite fitting.
If you've not seen that, if you've not seen Rob's review of the Nike Vaporfly drivers, they're interesting. Go and have a look. So this is the intermediate iron. It's not the Super Blade. It's not Cavity. There is a more forgiving version which we're going to come to, but this is the almost third in line to the throne. It's not the Super Blade, it's not the Cavity, it's somewhere in between the oversize and the Cavity.
Yeah.
We're going to hit 3 shots. We've just tested Rob's Callaway XR Pro, which he's currently using, so we're going to get some comparable numbers as well in this review.
Yeah.
Hit me. What do you think?
It's, in terms of shelf appeal, it's discreet. They're going for the darker colours and stuff, which I don't mind that too much. Okay. It doesn't bother me. I've had wedges that have been similar colour to that, which I do quite like. So shelf appeal wise, it's very discreet. It's not loud like a lot of the Nike products are.
No, this is much more of that. I think they're captivating a market that they currently don't tap into, which is the slightly older gent who maybe not as flashy colours, who like hitting a Nike club but have not quite found that brand. So this is fully black. It's got a Cavity chassis in it. It's got the, I can't remember what they call the blue now.
Photo blue.
Photo blue. It seems darker than photo blue, but whether that's just because it's on the black head. But it's got still traits of their colour scheme, but much more subtle.
Yeah, it's like a bruise being black and blue.
It is. It's like a bruise of an iron.
It's a bruise of an iron.
Have you had irons in black before?
No, I've never owned irons in black.
The only fear for me is how they last, how they look long term, because sometimes I find that a black wedge, when you've used black wedges, I've used black wedges, is that they end up fading to a certain degree. They don't look as sharp.
They scuff up a bit, don't
they? Yeah, they don't look as good, and I think that could still happen with a black iron.
What I've noticed with range balls as well, unlike my wedges are quite black as well, is that on the range balls, of course the balls aren't as good anyway, but when you're hitting them, the film off the wedges goes onto the golf club. It's good that you can see we've hit the shot, but it's a devil to try and scrape it off as well.
Just to make a point, we've got brand new range balls here at Lytham Golf.
Brand new, yeah.
So let's give these a hit.
Yeah.
We're going on GC2, we're going to hit some shots. Rob was averaging with his Callaway 146 yards carry. That's a 31 degree 7 iron. This is a 32 degree 7 iron. Are we going to see a great deal? I doubt it. But let's give them a whack. We're going to hit 3 shots and see how they sit with yourself, and you can give us a bit of a summary. Cool. Give us a bit of a famous Rob's rating of these.
A Rob's rating, are we? Right,
so it's a lovely day down here in Lytham.
It is.
Let's give these a whack. Good shot, sir. Fitting blue line I put in there as well.
That felt so nice, that.
Just short of our 146 carry. I think I carried just under the, what was it actually in total? 143, so not too bad. Like the feel?
Yeah, actually, I quite like that. It was a nice club to look at. Just to look down on it. It's got less offset than what mine has.
Okay.
Which I'm surprised if it's like the third in command. I'm surprised it's got as less offset as what it has, but it's
just a reminder, Rob currently uses Callaway XR Pro irons.
Yeah, so for these are the Fly Pro. They've got a lot less irons, so for a lot less offset.
Nice shot that.
Yeah, thank you.
Sounds lovely.
It does sound nice, to be fair.
A little bit turned to the left, but lovely hit. It's probably going to go a fraction longer than the average of 146, but we'll take the golf shot because it sounded lovely. A little bit drawy.
Yeah,
not too much. 148 carry. Let's go one more.
Yeah.
Nice. Look at this tracking on the flag.
Not bad at all, that.
Look at this tracking on the flag. Look at,
cheeky.
Too big.
Yeah, it was.
It's nice and straight though.
See, caddy.
So carried on that occasion 143. 3. So when you've hit them straight, I think there are 2 or 3 yards maybe shorter than your current set.
Yeah.
Obviously, when that left shot pulled, it went a fraction longer expectedly.
Yeah.
Let's just have a look at a couple of comparable datas there between the shots so we can see. So ball flight in general is very similar. Probably the Nike is slightly going that fraction higher, but it is a degree more loft. It is spinning more by nearly 500 RPM more spin, hit with exactly the same quality golf ball. On average carry distance, the Nike was 145, the Callaway was 146. Yeah. I would say that that carry distance was probably not true because the left shot kind of messed up that a little bit, didn't it? It went a little bit further, but they're 3 shots against 3 shots. They actually did really well.
Yeah,
did really well. What's your thoughts? How did it feel?
It felt great actually. I didn't quite hit them out the screws, but they weren't a million miles off.
I thought they sounded excellent. Yeah. I thought when you hit them, I could tell they weren't bad golf shots.
Yeah.
They sounded like good, healthy golf shots.
What I did like about it as well is it was actually some feel off the club,
okay.
Which is a rarity on a lot of the new clubs these days.
This is not forged, so you're not going to get super soft feel back.
No. But you still need to hit it.
You need to get that sensation that you can actually feel where missed strikes take place without it being butter soft.
Yeah.
And certainly for your handicap range, you don't want it to be too like just butter soft. We've got some clubs down here which we're going to test which are really buttery soft, and I think they're going to give you a sensation that's slightly different or new. Probably not for yourself because you've tested lots of clubs now, but so as an overall iron, how do you rate this? How do you find this club?
Overall, I think it's a nice club. It genuinely is a very nice club.
Good.
You've done all right here, Nike. I'm quite impressed.
Don't worry, you're not talking about Nike. You're talking to the guy who's potentially thinking about buying this club.
In general, though, it's the person who's buying this club. It's an interesting one to do.
or not.
Yeah.
You know, they might be looking at this going, what does Rob think about this?
It's an interesting one. Like I said, it's for some people, for confidence-wise, it's got a lot less offset than what I expected.
Okay.
Wasn't an off-put for me because I've tested a lot of clubs now, so it doesn't really bother me. With it being the third in line, would somebody get a little bit worried about that? You know, you've got must have a big cavity, then this.
Well, this is next.
Then that's the next one.
So the big cavity isn't massively different.
No.
It's just got a slightly more hollowed head.
Right.
Where this is slightly, this is more cut back.
Yeah.
The cavity is more around the side of the face. This version, which is the Nike Vapor Fly, not the Pro, the Fly version, is more of a hollow head.
Yeah.
So we're going to test this coming next.
Yeah,
So it brings us quite nicely onto it.
I was kind of thinking of the offset more than anything, really, is that this has got a lot less offset and the other one's got just a little bit more.
Not massive amounts.
Not massive amounts. So, again, I'm quite surprised. I'm impressed.
Do you think a club like that would suit a handicap ability of around your...
Around mine, yeah.
I think so.
Nothing higher than mine, I'd say.
I don't think anything higher than yours, and I think a player that goes lower single figures, yes, you'd find the benefit of something like this, but maybe blending this with the cavity set or even the bladed set as you go down the set.
You could do a combo set without a shadow of doubt, yeah.
So Rob's famous rating, out of 10, how would you rate it as an overall club?
As an overall club, I would go towards 8.5, 9.
Okay. It seems like positive. You seem like you hit some great shots.
I hit some good shots with that. You know, I'm really impressed with the club actually.
Awesome.
I do like it.
So that was a Nike Vaporfly Pro. Obviously looks slightly different, suits that middle handicap range. Rob hit them very nicely. 32 degrees of loft on the 7-iron that we're hitting. We've not got every club to test. We're not going to hit every single golf club. But compared to his Callaway XR Pro, which are last year's models, it competed somewhere close to that range.
Which is good.
Let's jump now on the Nike Vaporfly. We're going to do that on the next review. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe here. You can do that and you'll follow all of the videos that I post. Like the video, comment below. What do you think of the Nike Vaporfly Pro? Do you like black irons? I think that's a conversation that many people are unsure of. I'm not sure if they like black irons or not.
No, I'm going down the line now. It's a case of, I have been criticised a few times about my thoughts and opinions on colours. It should be a case of now I'm looking at you and as you put it down behind the ball, does it put you off? And that simple case of that, and that's all my opinion is going to be now.
Cool.
It's, you know, how does it look when it looks behind the golf
and
club?
that I suppose that doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. I'm happy with that.
Guys, thanks for watching. As always, I love getting Rob on the channel. I love how he talks about the golf clubs. Got loads of irons to go, loads of drivers. Stay tuned, lots more to come. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.